I am that I am. Melchezidek Kenny Muhammad. Welcome, family. Supreme Wisdom. Daily reading. We're taking this to another level. We're going to show how to use Supreme Wisdom. As I searched the internet, I feel the pain, I see the pain. We're all experiencing the pain. It's now time that we take charge. It's now that we take the point. Take the point. We're taking charge of our minds. Somebody told our minds that we cannot breathe. Well, this outline says I can breathe. What you see is a flyer invitation to a study group. In the spirit of the Million Man March, the study group is called Magnetic Minds. It's a million magnetic minds military training. The study group is aimed at the vision of the Million Man March. Yes, that was a peep into what paradise in the present future, in the present perfect tense, is going to be now that we are in charge. We're going to step outside of the box for a moment and think. Follow the outline for the study group. What we see at the top is general orders. The study group will be training the million minds that are in one accord in this study group. The study group will be conducted online on the YouTube channel that you're on right now. YouTube channel 7th Millennium Melchezidek Manifestos. Seventh Millennium Melchizedek Manifestos. We're going to take a picture of this so you can see clearly what the invitation outline will be sharing as information that we can have our minds on one accord outside of what the enemy mind is giving to us as a distraction. It's a very real physical reality that we are experiencing with the COVID-19 national emergency, mandatory lockdown. I can't breathe. The whole real fear. We have a solution for that. We're going to participate with reality from this format. We're going to approach the vision of inviting a million minds and more into using supreme wisdom. We have supreme wisdom. And we're going to use it in order to give ourselves the same thinking, the same unity and oneness in mind to achieve a balance and a peace and a harmony that this world has never seen. It has only imagined. And out of us will come the leadership that is necessary to go forward. Non-aggressive, no physical aggression is necessary. This military training is a mental, a magnetic mindset, having the same information, achieving a one accord in mind. Online, right here on the YouTube channel, Seventh Millennium, Melchezidek Manifestos. The outline will deal with talking points. Yeah. The music in the background is Heck of a Mecca. Heck of a Mecca out of Ohio. You can get that at book Heck of a Mecca at Gmail. And she has it available for you. Inspirational. Again, the outline is going to be dealing with these talking points. We're going to teach all leaders, captains and lieutenants within the following. Captains and lieutenants, what do we mean? Leaders, what do we mean? All the leaders. The leader within you, there's a leader within you, and every leader needs to know general orders. And we're going to show how to use Supreme Wisdom lessons 1 through 14. How to be trained in general orders. Real simple. These general orders will produce exactly what they were intended out of the mind of the person who designed the general orders. And you can do that history yourself. It was to produce an expectation between the soldiers. The military-minded soldiers would be expected to perform inside these general orders. And anything outside of that can be stood correct. It can be disciplined. It can be punished. Everybody must know general orders. Military training. It's a mindset. CPR training. Everybody must know CPR training. Plain and simple. Emergency management response teams. Do you have your survival kit? First aid. The generator. Beans. Rice. Grain. A supply of water or a kitchen top water ionizer. Do you have, okay? Does your team, does your clique, does your group, does your posse have survival kit? Okay? Does your family, your neighbors, your friends, okay, that are on the same mind have a survival kit, emergency management response team, okay? How to know the tenets and what must be done in this 7th day millennium. Tense, what are we talking about? Tense. Tense, there are different tenses. In English class we learned past, present, future, and a present perfect tense. Where are we? We're going to talk about that timeline. Where are we? We're going to make it real clear. We're going to count by the numbers to explain where we are right now in time so that we can know exactly what to do next as we move in a unified magnetic mind going forward into our present perfect reality, with peace. And we're going to demonstrate this wonderful splendor of leadership going forward out of another leadership's God complex attempt to direct us. Moving forward in the outline, RTW, we need to know race target weapons. We have a very real enemy. Race target weapons. Example, magnesium, sugar, poison fast foods, okay? We need to be aware, all right? Race target weapons. We'll talk the details of the manganese that's in the air, the manganese that's in the water, the manganese that's in beer. Manganese, it's a metal. We're under attack. So we're going to talk about the attack using sugar. Sugar diabetes. Sugar diabetes. How is sugar related to, okay, a race target weapon, all right? And we already know about the fast foods. It's flavored plastic, okay. And we're going to talk about that, not just as a problem, but just natural solutions, okay? We're not talking about fasting, going cold turkey. We're talking about very rational, natural ways to eliminate and detox these poisons, these race target weapons. DEW, what are we talking about? Direct energy weapons. We need to be clear that the enemy has sophisticated weapons. Direct energy weapons. So we're going to be talking about weapons of the enemy mind. The white mind has fantastic weapons, and we need to be aware of them. Just to be aware. So we're going to educate ourselves in that component about DEW, Mountain Dew, right? DEW, Mountain Dew. That's what I call it. You know, it's a weapon that can destroy a mountain. This direct energy weapon can send a laser into that earth and split it and divide it, creating a crater and or a hole that's so wide, depending upon the energy that it sends and directs exactly like a laser beam, yet it's energy. So we need to be aware of these weapons in that category of direct energy weapons. And they're using these today. And they will not hesitate to use them, you know, on people in order to put them in a state of fear. However, we have backup of our own, okay? Going forward, we're looking into the outline, and you see a biochemical weapons. Again, we need to be aware of biochemical weapons in your hood. What are we talking about? Microwaves and EMF. Natural versus man-made 5G. All right? We need to be aware. Biochemical weaponry. Okay, in the hood. They're here, family. The 5G is here. What are we talking about? Microwaves with different frequencies, okay? Different intensities, all right? Your cell phone has a has a vibration, okay? And it's already proven that that vibration of low-level radiation is cancer-producing. Okay, those are man-made, unnatural EMFs. So we need to be clear about, okay, how to produce a balance, all right, with these devices. So we need to get this information and pass this information on so that we can all be in one accord on one mindset, okay? What are we talking about? 1 million magnetic minds, military training. Okay, moving forward. The topic of biogerm warfare. It's real clear. Big Pharma and the stock market dealing with vaccination. The $1 billion check. They have already decided to spend $1 billion. The American taxpayers' money will pay every year, this year, next year, the next year. It's a blank check. The American taxpayers are not even aware that the House Resolution Bill 6666 is going forward to pay this health department. They're going to fund this health department with $1 billion every year to mobilize distribution buses, mobile units to these hot spots. They're going to train people, hire people, train people to go into these hot spots in these mobile units. You've seen it on TV. They're going to use the military, National Guards, and often soldiers. Okay, they're going to deploy these units, these mobile units to distribute. Okay, testing, vaccination. So that's Big Pharma and the stock market's plan. We just want to be aware of the enemy's biogerm war games. Yes, it's a game. Life and death. And there's going to be a lot of collateral damage. But with this study group format, we can save lives. Okay? G-O. Go save lives. General orders saves lives. Okay. General orders save lives. The next category is ethnic weapons. We need to know about ethnic weapons. Minister Farrakhan in his lectures on the Final Call Radio, finalcallradio.com, he's been sharing with us there are ethnic weapons. God, they can design a nanoparticle and place it in the form of talcum powder textured dust and leave it on a surface. You touch it, it absorbs in your skin. And if you're the right DNA, RNA, genetic makeup of that particular ethnic weapon, yeah. So we got to be able to be sucker free of these weapons. How do we stay sucker free? We need this 1 million magnetic minds military training. And you can get it here. Yeah, the mind of the rebel. The 7th Millennium. Melchezidek manifesto. Manifestos as a public statement of intent and motivation. We are positively taking charge and making a public statement that we are using supreme wisdom to time travel with vision. Friends of Farrakhan. How to use supreme wisdom to time travel with vision. We're friends of Farrakhan. Again, tune in to finalcallradio.com. This is your brother, Melchezidek, Kenny Muhammad. This is what I do. Yeah. This has been 20 minutes in this presentation. We're going to post this. It's going to get better, fam. That logo is a panther, Black Panther. Yeah. And we're learning the power of the panther. The panther has wonderful history. Most positive. And this is just an intro. And we're going to cover these talking points in a matter of 45 minutes. We just want to do an interest-piquing advertisement right now. This little infomercial is going to be short and sweet. It's the mind of the rebel. Again, we want to thank Sister Heck of a Mecca. Book Heck of a Mecca at Gmail. BOOK, Heck of a Mecca. We're taking charge, family. I can breathe. It's a mindset. It's an attitude. I can breathe. What are we talking about? Breathe is an activity. It's an action that's on autopilot. It's a supernatural thing. I can breathe. Breathing is a supernatural thing. It's automatic. You don't have. Breathing. It's a natural, supernatural action. It's autopilot. You don't have to think about it. It's an automatic algorithm set in place. It's a automatic coded algorithm. It's set in place by the Creator. And someone comes along and produces a reality that says, we can't breathe. I can't breathe. Okay, all right, okay. All right. This present leadership, worldwide hegemony leadership that's in position of authority has a God complex. Well, we know all about that. Yeah. Breathe. Take deep breaths. Deep breaths of air. Air? What is air? Wikipedia says air is 15 gases. Oxygen is one of the gases in air. Air is made up of 15 gases. Argon, krypton, nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen. Oxygen is 20% of the makeup of air. Take a deep breath. That's why deep breathing is very important. %. That's why it's very important. Try to stop smoking. Because you need that oxygen, that 20% oxygen. That's why you do need a mask. You need a mask on because they're playing with the air particles. So at certain times when you're out in the community, you do need on a mask. And we'll explain how to recognize these poisonous particles in the air. So yes, you can breathe. Take a walk. Pull your mask off. Get some fresh air. Put the mask back on. Get you some sunshine. Go for a walk. Speak to your people. Smile. Keep a positive attitude. I can breathe. I can breathe now. I can breathe now. The creator power within you is much more stronger than the God complex of the authorities that are in position. We know they gaming, game recognized game. Yeah. Now the next presentation after this posting will be the study group itself. The study group material will deal with supreme wisdom. Once you go to npc3.network, you can download the Supreme Wisdom lessons for $19.99 plus tax. And once you have that information on MP3, you can study that and prepare yourself for the study group. Don't worry if you don't have the $19.99. Stay on this channel and you can get the lessons at no cost. Million Magnetic Minds, military training. So the Supreme Wisdom lessons are on this YouTube channel, 7th Millennium Melchezidek Manifestos. Thanks for staying with us, family. It's been 27 minutes. So the Supreme Wisdom lessons is information that you probably have heard, you may have heard, you may have studied them, yet we are now in a different time, and the Supreme Wisdom lessons have been designed in a pattern that matches the time that we are in right now. The Supreme Wisdom lessons were originally given to us in the 1930s. 1931, 1932, 1933, 1934. Okay. The Supreme Wisdom daily reading courses have been designed in a pattern to match the white mind of the current times. White mind, white mind, white mind. What are we talking about? White mind. The white mind of the current, present tense that we're living in. We're living in a tense, a term, a time. These are words that semantically mean the same, okay? The same thing. They're terms that measure the time, either past, present, or future. So the current Supreme Wisdom lessons that you're going to be downloading, given to us by Mother Tanetta Muhammad, has been presented to us so that we can fast track, catch up to the supreme wisdom of the divine mind of the original thinker. The original thinker has a coded intelligence inside of every human being. This coded intelligence travels 24 billion miles per second. That's an algorithm that this world's white mind cannot imagine or fathom. Like the UFOs, they just cannot fathom how a UFO has superior, supreme intelligence to be a real thing. So this divine, pure and holy and righteous creator placed a reflection of his intelligence, his original intelligence, in a dark space inside of every human being. That intelligence in that dark black essence inside of every human being has to have a coded, right, designed pattern to unlock the combination lock. It's a combination of letters, words, numbers, questions, answers, sentences, paragraphs, dealing with a human experience. Again, some of us are familiar with supreme wisdom and the language that's in there. However, Mother Tainetta Muhammad, out of her supreme intellect property, she has given us a curriculum. This curriculum gives us that combination to unlock that special expression of creator power that's within every human being. And we can go forward exercising self-control, self-rulership, autonomy, leading ourselves into a present perfect reality that's only been imagined up to this point. But it is our time in this seventh day, in this seventh day millennium. That's where we are. In the seventh millennium, the atmosphere, the universe is waiting for our million magnetic minds to unite in one accord with this coded communication that can be recognized by the dark intelligence inside of our every blood cell. And once the blood cell and the life fluid inside of our bodies resonate with the vibration of the language and the numbers and the questions and the answers and the questions and the answers, then a more brilliant white light, a more brilliant enlightenment, a more splendid white noise will silence the current white noise that's coming out of the white mind that's in positions of leadership. You see, a light coming from the darkness is understanding. The light coming out of the darkness is an intelligence. And that divine and righteous intelligence is in every blood cell. And once that is released, you will know that you are bonded with the originator, with the righteous creator, knowing, not believing, knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt that your blood being coded qualifies you to be a recipient, to inherit that covenant agreement. Yes, we're children of God. We're all young gods under the Most High. And again, this original coded information in supreme wisdom represents that communication that will be recognized and identified by the intelligence that's within your mind, in your soul, in your every cell, in your DNA, because it was coded by the originator. It was placed there to be expressed at a certain time. And now is the now time. And it's a blessing. This is a blessing. If you stay with us this long, this is a blessing. Please pass this invitation on to everybody you know so they can come back and get the details of this outline. And after this, we'll have the second outline going forward with more inspiration and positivity that you can use in your purpose, in your day-to-day purpose. You will have a clarity with how to use this newfound enlightenment and inspiration to influence the forward movement into a better reality. We're going to go from the white mind into the right mind. We're going to go from the white mind into the right mind. Wow. From the white mind into the right mind. The brain was created to think right. The brain was created to think right. Being under this current leadership for hundreds of years, we were given a white mind. We were given a white mind. We're not going to go into the white mind. We're coming out of the white mind. We know all about the white mind. So we're going to graft out of that white mind into the right mind. Almost like grafting the brown germ back into the black germ. We cannot give up on, is it possible that the white mind can be grafted back into the right mind. That's almost like asking if Jesus can forgive Judas. Jesus can forgive Judas, and Jesus will forgive Judas. However, Jesus is surrounded with magnetic minds that have a military training that want to whoop Judas, backside. Okay. You got the rebel mindset. You got the rebel mind inside, right, of those disciples and friends of Farrakhan. The Jesus of today, right? He's going to forgive Judas. Yeah. There's rules of engagement. There are military orders. And word is bond. And bond is life. And I should give my life before my words should fail. We know the Judas. We know the Judas. The sellouts. You still pushing that white mind stuff? Okay. We can determine if you're speaking out of the right mind. Okay? Game recognized game. Right. We're not playing checkers anymore. We're playing chess. Pawn takes king. Pawns take the kingdom. That's right. Yeah, see, with supreme wisdom, we can tune in with one another. Yeah, we'll get to that. The art of tuning in. I'm just your brother. I'm your brother, and I humbly submit to you. This is my gift. And I'm giving back my gift. It was given to me. And I'm giving it back. My gift is to be able to recognize God in you. And I recognize God in you. I'm watching you on YouTube. I'm watching you on Instagram. I'm watching you. And I see God in you. And I see you like I see myself. And I'm bringing you supreme wisdom as it was given to me by Mother Tanetta Muhammad. So we can time travel and quantum leap and move forward and breathe. And my gift is to simplify and make easy, make clear what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan directs us to do. He said, put the call out. Here's the call. Put the call out. Invite your brothers and sisters to stop the killing of self. Put the gangster call out. Well, this is that gangster call. It's a million magnetic minds, military training. Everybody must know general orders. This is not going to be a fire and brimstone type of presentation, family. I'm going to have to apologize. It's not going to be a fire and brimstone presentation. Okay? You're going to have to do some homework. We're going to give you the outline. And basically, what you first must do is get the information in your ear. Read it just as it is described. Read Supreme Wisdom 22 talking points every day. It'll take 15 minutes. If you're a real good reader, it may take 5 minutes. Reading 22 talking points every day. Supreme Wisdom daily reading courses given to us by Mother Tanetta Muhammad. It will plug you in to your divine mind. And your divine mind will take this information into the rabbit hole. It will time travel on an algorithm in your mind. 24 billion miles per second. That's the average speed of thought for the human being. This information traveling on that algorithm will perform a supernatural alignment of your mind, of your divine righteous mind, with the original divine righteous mind inside that dark space of every blood cell. And one blood cell will communicate to the next blood cell. And then other blood cell will connect to all the other blood cells and will pass this information throughout your physiology. And you will see a new you. You will breathe with a different inhaling. You will breathe in with a new inspiration. Ask me how I know. I have been reinvigorated, rejuvenated. I have been reconnected with my purpose in life. And nothing is able to match the satisfaction and the gratitude that I have for Mother Tanetta Muhammad for sharing this curriculum. And we'll prove to you. Yeah, we'll prove it to you. Just show up. Physician, heal thyself. This information will have you heal yourself. You will have what it takes to heal yourself. And these million magnetic minds in this study group will show ourselves ready to lead the world into a new reality. Because we recognize what time it is. This is the 7th day. We're no longer in the 6th day. Those 6,000 years of ruling with the white mind is on its way out. It's out. It's holding on to us. It's over. It's holding on to our creativity, intellectual powers. It's weak. It's evident that it has no more power to rule and direct. It has no more power to govern. The white mind is over. That 6th day is over. How do I know? July 4th, Independence Day, 2020, the Honorable Minister Farrakhan made a lecture. If you missed it, go to noi.org and replay it. Hurry before the president uses his power to disconnect us from the internet. Yes, he does have that power. He does. He does have that influence. NOI.org. July 4th, 2020. The Honorable Minister Farrakhan said some things. I hear what I hear. You hear what you hear. What you hear is for you. When he says what he says, and I hear what I hear what is for me. And he said, out of his mouth, he has some instructions. I said, yes, sir. I hear and obey. I've rededicated my life, my prayer, my sacrifice in my life to help resurrect myself first. And the 44 million or more that's what I'm committed to. He said, put the call out. Here's the call. It's not my call. It's his call. In the spirit of the Million Man March. Long live the spirit of the Million Man March. What are we going to do? We're going to train our minds with general orders. That's right. We're going for peace. Right? That's right. Peace like you've never seen peace. Peace like you only imagine peace. Right here on earth. That's right. Come and get your information, family. Come and get your information. Million Magnetic Minds, military training. I can breathe. I can breathe. You can contact me at hemlivesgarments@gmail.com. Send your comments. Also be aware that when you make that purchase, $19.99 plus tax for the download, those proceeds go to number 2 poor. Number 2 poor. I'm all in, family. I don't want nothing from you. Personally, I do not want anything from you for sharing this information. That $19.99 plus tax is for the number 2 poor. Charity of my choice. And the Nation of Islam will continue to help those who need. Oh, we're coming for you, Judas. Yeah, you backstabbers, sellouts, all you with the white mind. You don't want the right mind. It's all good. You stay over there. Just don't come inside our borders. We're drawing the line. You got your border. We have our borders. We have peace here. That's right. That's right. We're drawing the line. That's right. Military minds. Magnetic military mind training. Magnetic mind training. Million Magnetic Minds military training. There's so much more that I want to share, but I don't want to exhaust you or myself. I know I'm new to you, and this information is new to you. Go ahead and take the opportunity to appreciate some of the concepts in the YouTube posts. They're some are short, some are long, but they're posted there in order that you can get a feel for the honesty, the integrity, the words, the vibration, the truth from me will resonate with the truth that's in you. You'll be able to feel my vibration. You'll be able to hear me. You'll be able to feel me. You'll be able to see what I'm saying. You'll be able to catch the vision of where we will go next, according to the instructions coming from our Commander-in-Chief. That's right. We have a Commander-in-Chief. And if you don't know, now you know. Supreme Wisdom, daily reading courses. Our aim and focus is to produce 1 million magnetic minds in one accord with military training that is necessary to save lives. G-O. Go save lives. G-O. Go save lives. Like that panther with that baby panther in its mouth. Go save lives. General orders, save lives. That's right. Each one, reach one, and teach one. Plug them in. Put them in contact with this steady group. Just get the information in your ear. I'm not the best reader. I must apologize. I attempted to read these Supreme Wisdom lessons like a storyteller, and it did not come across smooth or professional, eloquent. I am not the best reader. I just learned how to read. That's something personal about me. I just learned how to read. When I was 17 years old, I learned how to read. So reading was not my cup of tea. But I did have an ability to listen and hear and feel and think. And all praises are due to the Most High. I do apologize for not being the best reader, but the information is what's important. The language, the information, the way it is designed and the pattern that it is designed in will function like a combination number, a set of combination numbers to unlock that location in that dark space in your mind. The originator placed in your being, in your mind. The essence of his mind. The original thinker placed his essence inside of every human being be released and expressed at a certain time. And your uniqueness, you're one of a kind, you're one in a million, you're one in a billion different unique self-expression is to be revealed to you. It's like that lion in the cage, walking back and forth, wanting to get out. No longer a pussycat. He's a lion in a cage, no longer a pussycat. He's a lion in a cage. The door is open now. The door is open now with this language in the Supreme Wisdom Daily Reading Course Material. You could be the worst reader. You could be the worst reader on the planet. But as long as you are encoding this design pattern of supreme wisdom in this time, in this manner, it will enter your ear, it will be absorbed in your eyes, your brain will take it on that information highway in your mind. That algorithm will connect it. It will contact that divine space. That divine intelligence is in that space of every human being. And it's ready to walk out of that cage. It's ready to shine. The door is open. The new light for the new direction is within you. And it's ready to be released. Thank you, family. Thank you. All praises are due to the Most High. All praises are due to the Most High. Peace and love, family.